Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at what are you currently manifesting. Now when it comes to the manifestation process, remember it happens both consciously and unconsciously. So in this video I'm going to be trying to include both for you. Now as always, when it comes to picking your choice, you have 3 piles, so make sure you select on the basis of the feathers, the images, or one of these ice cream sticks. Yeah, I'll give you some time for selection and then we start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, then this is what you are currently manifesting when it comes to your life. Of course, as always, we start off with your tarot. Alright, you have the Emperor, okay, you have the Empress, the Hanged Man, and you have the Sun. Wow, you have like all the major arcanas present out here. Let me just tell you, pile 1, you want the whole deal. You're not just satisfied with little things here and there, and manifestation for you is like a full-time thing. You are manifesting the entire package. Yeah, when it comes to your life currently, you want a position of authority. You want to live your life on your own terms. You want to call your shots, and you want to make sure that your life is very customized for yourself. Whatever happens, you want to be the person making decisions for yourself. Even when it comes to your work, possibly the dream that you're holding in your heart, that you want to be your own boss, you want to hire people who work for you, and you just want to be happy. And I also feel like, you want somebody who will be there to support you. And the support can be in the form of friends, the support can be in the form of like-minded people for you, but also support that comes in the sense of family. Yeah, maybe you also are currently in the process of manifesting a spouse that fits you and your life, who fits you and your lifestyle is also coming forth. Yeah, and let me tell you, you are going to be settling for nothing short but a life of luxury. And you almost have a unique perspective for your life, and I feel like your manifestations are very, very clear in your mind. When you have a vision of a house and you're like, okay, this is what my house is going to be like, this is what the interiors are going to be like, this is what my family life is going to be like, this is it for me. Yeah, and you just want happiness. You want happiness in all areas. You want happiness in your family, you want happiness in your career, you want happiness monetarily, most importantly, and happiness in a relationship. Yeah, you want the freedom to live your life on your own terms, even though sometimes your terms do not match with that of the society. Your views sometimes are very massively different from the society, and you want everyone to be okay with that, and you're trying to create a society based on that. Yeah, which is exactly why I told you, you're not settling for anything. You want the entire package for yourself, and that entire package is what you're currently manifesting when it comes to your life. Let's look at the details. Now, for you, pile 1, you're also trying to bring a balance in your life. You're trying to manifest that balance. So maybe what is happening right now in your life, you don't have time to give to, some areas of your life. So maybe you're very busy with your work and you don't have time for family. Or you're so busy with your family, you don't have time to give to your work and your friends. And you're trying to create a balance in everything, and you're striving to, manifest that kind of life yourself. So you're trying to manifest fairness when it comes to your life. Now, for a couple of you, you're trying to manifest one of these 2 things, okay? Maybe you want a family, you want to extend your family, maybe have kids and create a house for yourself. And on the other area, you want to create an enterprise for yourself. You want to be your own boss. You want to be the CEO of your organization. And that is something you're trying to manifest at this point of time. And I'll tell you something, your mind is very strong, pile 1. If there is anybody who has the capacity to manifest the life that you want, it is you out of all the piles. So get down to business. Get down to actually sitting down and writing down what you want to manifest, and it will actually happen very true. I'll tell you, for you Palvanu, you have to be amongst those people who actually have a vision board, actually physical vision board, because then in which case few things will actually come to light very, very quickly. Yeah. Now, for you pile 1, you also want people to respect you, people in society to respect you. You want a position of authority. Yeah, it's like you, when you walk into a room, you want to be that person, like, oh, you know, this is this person. You probably want to be famous in some capacity. Okay, maybe you just want to be famous in the area that you're working in, but fame is something that you want. Honor and respect is something that you want, and you're willing to put in the hard work for it. Yeah, but you're manifesting that as well. Now, interestingly, for you pile 1, there are some relationships that are not a part of your life anymore. Maybe you had friends that you're not talking terms with for a very long time, or you have friends that you've estranged with, or maybe a love relationship that has gone sour. And for some of you, you're trying to reconcile with those people. People from your past, you want to bring them back. Yeah, you want to mend some bonds, but maybe you don't know how to do it, and that is what you're trying to manifest in your life as well. Healing your relationships. Okay, now maybe at the back of your mind, you already have certain dreams. You're like, if this dream comes true, I will just have this entire picture complete. So certain plans that you have at the back of your mind, sometimes for you what happens is, the things for you are very, very unconscious, that you don't even know that this is the life that you want, and it is hidden from you also, and you're trying to manifest that. So sometimes dreams, okay, your dreams, the things that you dream about, you're trying to manifest that as well. And along with that, when it comes to your romantic life, you already have the vision of a soulmate in mind. You're like, if only this soulmate comes to light, I'll be very, very happy. And let me tell you this, to attract this soulmate, it is going to be a process for you. You have to repeat affirmations where you have to pray about it and visualize that you guys are already together, and that being already together, the visualizing you're already together will actually help and aid your manifestation process entirely, because calling in your soulmate is going to be a process for you. So a soulmate is something you're trying to manifest, and a soulmate who's very much like you. Yeah, you just don't want any ordinary soulmate. For you, your soulmate has to be someone who is very much like you, who probably has like and dislikes so very similar to you, your hobbies are same, or you need to have an interest in similar things. Sometimes maybe you also want a partner who's politically more aligned or spiritually more aligned to who you are as an individual, and you're really, really trying to manifest that kind of a partner. Yeah, but entirely, you want the whole deal. You want happiness, you want money, you want respect, you want authority, and you also want a family who is very, very much according to your own liking. I won't be surprised if you're like, already decided at the back of your mind that, oh, when I have a family, I want a family like that. Or, I want 2 boys, or I want 2 girls, or I want 1 boy, 1 girl. You will have it all sorted in your mind. And when you're watching this video, you're like, why am I not surprised with this video? Okay, because you are those kind of people. You probably people who are very active in the manifestation process entirely. Yeah, that is what I'm picking up for you. And as a result of it being a Thursday, I'm also going to be giving you messages from Baba. So maybe when it comes to Baba's messages, we always get help about, what to do to make your manifestations come true, and whether or not you are in alignment. Let's see. Abundance. Okay, so basically Baba is already here to tell you that the abundance that you're trying to manifest in your life, you're already blessed with it. So okay, so I feel like you're already blessed materially, and you want more. You want more freedom to probably use the money to your liking, or you want money that will never run out. Each and every one of us does. I'm not surprised, but you're very keen about that. Yeah. Now, Baba is here to tell you that whatever you're trying to manifest, have faith in Baba. Have faith in Baba that if you have surrendered to Baba, and you've surrendered your dreams to Baba, that he will help you bring all of it to right. And don't doubt your dreams and don't doubt your manifestations. Don't place an intention and be like, oh, maybe this will come to light or this won't. Maybe I will be able to manifest this or you won't. Because it is your doubt in your own manifestations that delay the process for you. Yeah, remember that for yourself. Okay, your mind is restless, let your intellect control your mind. Okay, see what happens for you, when it comes to your manifestation, you place an intention. And then you're like, oh, do I really want it? Or do I not want it? Or do I want something different? So your mind is restless. See, the most important thing in the process of manifestation is clarity. Yeah? Be clear about what you manifest and then put the intention out to the universe. Because when you are very clear about what you want, that manifestation comes to you very, very quickly. And the moment you doubt it, the moment your mind becomes restless, there'll be like a disturbance. It's like a wave that goes out to the universe, The thing that we call manifestation, it's a thought. That thought creates a vibration and that vibration goes to the universe. And when the thought itself is like, filled with restlessness, of course a delay is going to be happening. Now one thing Baba is here to tell you, that in your life, everything that you've been asking for will come to you as if by miracle. If you just work on these things, okay, make sure that your mind is not restless. If you place an intention, don't have doubt and have faith that whatever you want will come to light. Yeah, and I'll give you messages from Baba from this deck as well. Flow with life. So once again, when you place an intention with the universe, know that you've placed it. And then don't go on repeating it all the time. See, one mistake that the people on the path of manifestation make is when they place an intention, they repeat it 100 times everywhere. Sometimes I see it in my comment section too. People repeating things again and again. And that is a mistake in the process of law of attraction or manifestation. So when you place an intention, forget it and just go with the rest of your life. Flow in life, and you have to know that it will come to you as if by miracle. The old has to die for the new to emerge. Now, I'll tell you this, when it comes to the process of manifestation, if this is the kind of life that you want, anything that is not in alignment with the life that you want has to go. Yeah? So if you want authority, you have to give up codependency. If you want a good relationship, you have to surrender old patterns that you're carrying. Remember, the old has to die for the new to emerge. See, manifestation process is not just about placing an intention, letting it go, but it also has to do a lot with releasing blocks that are stopping your abundance manifestation from coming true. Now, I have this discipline. Yeah, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So once again, it's about having discipline. It's making sure that your mind is not restless. I love when cards out of nowhere fall and they're just very, very fitting. And meditation. See, once again, what happens is, meditation helps you get clarity. Meditation puts you in the headspace that you're connected to divinity. And see, I'll tell you this. When you want to manifest something, sit down and write a list about everything that you want to manifest. Say a prayer, yeah, list out everything that you want, make sure that you feel like, the universe had heard it, and go in meditation and connect to the divine. And sometimes what happens is, you get answers as to how the manifestations will come for you. Or you'll find answers as to how these things will actually come to light. And which is why meditation is so important. And one more, duality. So once again, when you've asked for something, don't second guess it. Don't be like, I want this, but maybe I want this too. The I want this too is the disturbing part, and that has to go. And once again, if you are in the habit of asking something from God or one particular dimension of God, then don't go to some other deity and be like, can you help me with this too? If you've asked one deity, you have to have faith that if I've asked this person will give it to me. Yeah, don't be dual in that as well. Yeah, but overall these are the messages for you in terms of what are you trying to manifest and ways in which you can help yourself with the manifestation process. Yeah, and as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with my best wishes and prayer of your manifestations come to light quickly. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, then these are the things that you're trying to manifest in your life, pile 2. And I'll just tell you, pile 2, you guys I'm most excited about, because the card that you've chosen, like, that amazes me. So let's just dive into the reading. Okay. For you, you have 10 of Wands, you have the World, Ace of Cups, and you have Knight of Swords. I'll just tell you this. What you're trying to manifest, pile 2, is freedom. Freedom from some of your responsibilities and freedom from some of the burdens that you're carrying. So maybe right now you're just trying to manifest a life that is stress-free, where you just can live happily and you can live a life that you're comfortable with, that is more to your liking than not. And you also want the freedom to travel the world. Yeah, you probably are one of those people who one day want to spend a particular time at this location, the second at that. You want the freedom of movement, okay? That is also coming through for you. And most of all, you want success. You want success in all of your endeavors and success in a way that makes you happy. See, your definition of success and the definition of success of the world may not be the same. Because the definition of success is very simple for you. You want a life in which your family is happy, you want a life in which you're satisfied with your career, and you want to have a life that is like good financially. You don't want anything that is extraordinary, you just want things that are simple and you want things that make you happy. Now, you're also trying to manifest new friendships, okay? I don't know if you're aware of this or not. Sometimes this can be at an unconscious level. You want friendships that are free, friendships where you give and you receive at the same time. You're trying to manifest friendships and relationships sometimes that don't judge, that are not judgmental, and to accept you for who you are, because that acceptance for you is very, very important. You're trying to manifest people who understand your heart and your soul, and you understand theirs. It's like a special kind of people, and you don't even want many people in your life. You're not trying to manifest that. You're just trying to manifest people who speak your language, who speak the language of your heart. Once again, I told you, success and happiness for you, the definition is very, very different. Yeah? And you want things quickly. Patience is not a virtue for you. You're like, I've waited long enough and I just want these things to show up. I want support in my life to show up immediately. I want success in my life to show up immediately. I want friends to show up in my life immediately. I want the life of my dreams immediately. Yeah, you have this race to be somebody that you want to be. And maybe right now, wherever you are, you're experiencing a little delays. And that may be causing a little bit of frustration with you, because anything you want, anything you're trying to manifest, you want it immediately. It's like you want this genie who works on, when you say, okay, genie, get me this, you're like, your wish is my command, I'll get you this immediately. I feel like you want access to this genie. Yes. Once again, you want to reach your goals very quickly. Yeah, you're not willing to wait, you're not willing to settle. And sometimes you have a very, very keen desire to travel or move to a particular location. And you can't wait for it to happen. So in certain cases, it could actually be like maybe you have a particular location in mind. Maybe you want to travel there for education. You have a house in place that is currently being built. And you're like, when is this going to work out? Because honestly, I can't wait to get there. Yeah, that's the kind of race you have. You want to travel the distance. You want to go the whole way. Interestingly, you also want to manifest a book or something that is written. This could also be a thesis for a couple of you, but a book, something in writing. You want it to show up in the material world. And you want to be known for that written word. Yeah, of course, this could be a doctoral thesis for a couple of you, a master's thesis for a couple of you, or a published book for others. You want to be known for it, you want to be celebrated for it, and that is something that you're trying to manifest in your life. Now, one thing for you is you want love in your life, okay? You want love, you want the best romance that life can ever offer you. You want somebody who cares for you, somebody who's sensitive, somebody who's kind, and somebody's love language is demonstrating when they love you. You want that kind of love. You don't want the silent love. You want somebody who like puts in giant effort towards you. But what is happening for you right now? Maybe money is an issue for you. And maybe what you're trying to manifest right now is getting settled in your financial and career affairs, and then finding a person who loves you, cares for you, and you settle down with this person. So money right now is a primary focus for you when it comes to your manifestation and settling down with your career. Yeah, that's something that is really weighing in on your mind right now. Okay. Once again, you're already very intuitive. Like maybe when a certain manifestation of yours is going to show up in your life, you're like, I know this is going to happen, and it happens for you. Yeah. So all the deep intuitions that you hold, you have to be careful about that, because for you what happens is, the things that you hold unconsciously also manifest, and that can be dangerous sometimes. Because your intuition is on point and what you think about manifest. So please, 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 pile 2, keep your thoughts in alignment with everything that is positive. Because sometimes you manifest some things that are negative as well. And you're trying to manifest some really, really amazing kind of psychic abilities. You probably are the kind of people who want to know your future. You want the ability to probably, channel messages from another dimension. You want access to maybe also the realm of your past loved ones, but you want access to the future through your psychic abilities. And probably somewhere along the line in your spiritual practices, you're working towards it. You're trying to make your psychic abilities better, and you're trying to manifest that as well. Yeah. Now, when it comes to relationships, pile 2, you're trying to manifest people who are authentic. You're trying to manifest people who are real and who are not afraid to voice their true opinion. You're not okay with people who like say something on your face and who say something different behind your back. You're not okay with that. Which is why the people that you're trying to manifest in your life are more aligned to who you are as a person. And I feel like you're very real. Something that you are, you're on the face of it. And that is the kind of person that you want in your life. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking messages from Baba to see if he can help us with our manifestation process. Hard work. Okay. Now remember this, when it comes to manifestation process, it's not just, you place an intention and you forget it. You also have to take the step towards it, the first step towards it, and the universe will take the next 100. Yeah, that is what you need to do. But you have to do the effort towards it. Don't stop your effort. Don't be like, oh, I want the greatest love to show up, and you don't put in anything. You want success, but you're like not doing anything about it either. You want success in your examination, but you're not doing anything either. So don't be those kind of manifestors. Be the manifestors who are very, very proactive, who are willing to put in the work, and then it is going to happen for you. Yeah, that's a suggestion from Baba. See, manifestation, wow. Help is at hand. Baba appears in many forms to help his devotees. So the manifestation is actually going to be much more simpler for you when you desire something. Is the universe sends help for you. Sometimes Baba sends help for you if you believe in him, and he sends it through his devotees. Or the universe sends trusted people to come out and help you. When you need a friend, one particular friend shows up. When you need family, family shows up. Because you're very beloved, okay? God loves you, I'll tell you this. And help comes to you through devotees of the power that you believe in. But you get help with your manifestation process. And protection. Remember, everything that you desire for yourself, everything that you want in your life, everything that you're trying to manifest is under the protection of Baba, because you are under the protection of Baba. And no matter what, he is going to help you with this process. you are under his protection and solution. So remember this, the way I see this, when you want something, it's like magically the paths show up and things happen, and that is how it is going to be for you in the future. You have an intention in mind and somebody comes and shows you the way. They're like, oh, this is the solution to your problem, and you get the answer. So that is a magical way for your manifestation. Yeah, let's look at more. Okay, now never give up on the things that you want for yourself. So remember this part too. If you want something, if you're trying to manifest something, and if it takes time, because see, manifestation is not an easy process. Sometimes God delays it for us, but don't give up on it. Don't quit. Don't quit it things halfway. Yeah, never give up. Keep working and know that your manifestations will show up. And patience. Yes, once again, the message for you in the tarot was also like you're very impatient. When you manifest something, when you try to manifest something, you're like, I want this immediately. You ask for something today, I want it tomorrow. Maybe the hard work part, you miss it out somewhere in your mind. So remember, every manifestation needs you to take the first step, at least the first step, and be patient with it. Yeah? Sometimes it takes belief for things to show up. Yeah? And be single-minded when it comes to what you want. When you want something, make sure that it is full and final. And then focus on it, work on it, and know that it will be granted to you. Yeah, that's something that you need to remember. And last one, love your true self. See, once again, when it comes to the process of manifestation, gratefulness is very important. Gratitude is very important, and self-acceptance is very important. So love yourself and make love a vibration of your life. Yeah? Send love to everything. When you've asked for something, send love to it. Put in the magic of love. Because love is very magical in itself. And sometimes when you just give love to something, that comes to you. For example, if you love Baba, Baba will come to you. Because when love is given away, it acts as a magnet to get the thing that you want towards you more rapidly. So for you, love is the answer for everything. Yeah, but overall, these are the things that you're trying to manifest for yourself in your life. Pile 2, remember, have patience. Whatever you want will come to you, especially your psychic abilities will definitely come to you. Just believe in it and put the first step with faith. I will leave you here with my best wishes and a prayer that everything that you want and dream of comes to you quickly. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you selected pile 3, then these are the things that you're trying to manifest in your life. Let's start. Okay, this is interesting. What you're trying to manifest, pile 3, is opportunity and a life that is very, very different from the life that you're living right now. Maybe, you feel like, you're done with the place that you're living in and you want something that is massively different. You also want freedom. Freedom from things that are probably holding you in place right now. And the major manifestations you have and you want are in 3 areas. One in which is, your family life. You probably want a family that you love, family that loves you, and you want kids. Yeah? You want to have this beautiful family. You want a house, you want that white picket fence, you want this whole image that family comes with. And the definition of family may be slightly different from you. Yeah? So maybe the normal set of family doesn't speak to you and you want a family of your own liking. Yeah? Now also I get a feeling like materially you want a life that you're satisfied with. Okay? You want to have something that is enough for you to provide your family with. You want to have more than enough, and you don't want to be worried about money anytime in your future. And even when it comes to your career, you want freedom in your career, probably freedom of movement in your career, and that is what you're trying to manifest. So maybe you're trying to work from home digitally, or you are the kind of people who want more freelance work or working on your own terms. That is something that you're trying to manifest at this point of time. Interestingly, for some of you, You may also be trying to manifest higher education, learning. Maybe you are the kind of people who want to probably get MSc degrees, MPhil degrees, PhD degrees. You're going in that process because you may be the kind of people who make knowledge a priority. And for you, your alone time is important. So maybe you're even trying to manifest time on your own away from everything else. You're trying to manifest maybe your own space, your new apartment, your own studio, those kind of things. Property wise, I'm getting some kind of manifestation from you. A new home. Once again, it's not something that is going to be luxurious or something. Luxury is your own definition for you. And that is something that you're trying to manifest. Moving overseas or relocation may be also something that you're trying to manifest in certain capacities. And when you want to have a home, when you want to have a family, you probably want to have a family and life away from where you currently are, and that is something that you're trying to manifest. Let's take a look at other cards. Now, for you, pile 3, what you're manifesting is actually a life that is very different from the life you've had so far. Maybe what is happening, the life that you're living right now, or maybe the version of life that you're trying to live right now is not something that is very you. It doesn't define you. And you want freedom from it because you feel like, everything that you're trying to do, you've done it already. And there's only so far you can go. And you want that freedom, you want that movement from where you are. And that is something you're trying to manifest. Now, interestingly, you're also trying to manifest a spiritual trip. Yeah, this could be a pilgrimage of some sort, or travel to some place which is very holy for you. Yeah, probably a trip to visit your spiritual teachers, your spiritual master, or certain spiritually inclined places is also possible for you. But a spiritual trip for spiritual understanding is something that you're trying to manifest. Maybe you want to attend a certain kind of spiritual retreat or certain special classes. Okay, maybe very, very unique, but that is for you. Now, there are certain things that you're trying to manifest, but it's like it's not clear. It's not very, very clear. Because the things that you're trying to manifest, some of them are very hidden deep within. You don't want to reveal it as a secret to anybody because you're afraid that if you bring it to light, it may not come true. Yeah, which is why it is proving even a challenge for me to discover what is it that you truly want. I know you want a family, I know you want property, I know you want money, but there's this deep desire in you that you've kept very, very hidden. And that is something you're trying to manifest. Okay, now I'm not going to pry there, but that is something I'm getting. You are trying to manifest a partner who is the one. You're like not going to play games anymore. You're probably afraid of the games, or you're probably too much out there into the game market, and you're like, that's enough. I just want to find that one person, or I don't want anything at all. You want the real deal. And which is why what I'm picking up is, you want like a family, you want kids, you want that house, you want that white picket fence, but on your own terms. Yeah? You want the one, but you want the one which is right for you. Who is right according to your spiritual practices, who's right according to your family life, and who fits into your version of you. Yeah, very specific request when it comes to your family. And most of all, you want to manifest the version of you that you love the most. See, what I get here is, your manifestation is of a version of you that you're most happy with, but you're not comfortable with sharing that version of you with the world. Where it is your honest self, it is your true self, but somewhere you're like, oh, maybe society will not accept that version of me, or people will not like that version of me. And you've kept that hidden inside you, and you're trying to find a place or a life where you can be free to express yourself, to be who you truly are. That is what you're trying to manifest. Yeah? And also, you're trying to manifest a family where people love each other, where people respect each other, and where people treat each other with kindness. Yeah, where the only message that passes through each generation is that of love and kindness and nothing else. See, probably the possibility is that when it comes to your own family life, it may not be ideal in some ways. Or you feel like, your own family is, a little bit twisted in some ways. And there are some patterns in your family that you won't want to carry forth in your own line. And maybe which is why you want a family life, or you want a life which is away from everything, away from everybody. Yeah, you just want people who care for each other and just care for each other unconditionally. You want to pass on love, you want to pass on caring, and you want to pass on a family with respect and caring for each other. And that is what you're trying to manifest. Now, what I'll do is I'll take messages from Baba as to how these manifestations can come to light. Let's see. Because the how is important as well. Okay, now let me just tell you this, all spiritual paths lead to God. Follow the path that is more suited for you. Now, when it comes to your spiritual path, maybe you're trying to manifest something very, very specific out there. And remember this, when it comes to your manifestation process, ask from a path that you feel will answer you the most. So, once again, if you feel like, oh, I know this spiritual master really listens to me and all of my prayers are going to be coming from him. Pay attention to that and ask for your manifestations from there. Yeah, because it's your belief in this higher power that makes things happen for you. Yeah, and one thing that you have to be careful of is if you are the kind of people that you have a manifestation plan in your mind and you reveal it to some people, don't do that, because anything that you're trying to manifest gets the evil eye. So if you have a plan, don't share it. Keep it hidden till the last moment, or at least till it actually happens, because sometimes your plans don't work out because of the evil eye and your manifestations don't come out. People try to be your friend, pretend to be your friend, but they are not. And telepathy. Okay, now once again, from Sai Baba or the master that you believe in or the higher power that you believe in, how to make your manifestations into a reality is something that is telepathically communicated to you. You probably get a sign of it on the radio through a song, or you listen about it somewhere, or you read things on the radio, but you get signs. You get the communication of okay, this is going to happen for you. Or this is the way your manifestations will happen for you. So this is telepathic communication. You get signs before the manifestation is going to happen for you. And remember, your mind is very, very powerful. Whatever you try to manifest happens. And then it is better that you surrender that mind power to a higher power. Like Baba, your ascended master. Because for you what happens is, there is a lot more that you can achieve in life. Maybe you settle a little bit somewhere. And it's like, God is like, oh, this person could have asked me for so much more. And I could have given him that. Why is he not asking? Why is she not asking? Which is why ask everything that you want. Manifest whatever it is that you want. But beyond the point, your manifestation power, hand it over to a higher power like Baba, or hand it over to the divine or your spiritual guide. And let him ask for things on your behalf. Because they know what you're capable of much more than you are. Because you're capable of a lot, but you ask for very, very less. And sometimes your manifestation suffers from negativity. Negativity from somebody else and your own negativity as well. Yeah? So you're like, oh, I really want this, but maybe I don't deserve this. I want this, but maybe it won't happen. So remember, surrender that negativity in the Dhuni of Baba. Visualize the Dhuni of Baba in your mind, or Google search the image. The image is available on Google. Visualize that you're throwing all the negativity there with regards to your manifestation, and believe that it will, and make a new process of manifestation. So try and manifest on the upcoming solar eclipse for whatever new manifestations you have in your life. And have faith that it will happen. Once again, what happens is you want something, but your own negativity and your lack of faith spoils it sometimes. So faith is an area that you have to work towards. Now, sometimes your lack of forgiveness towards somebody else creates an impediment in your manifestation also. Yeah. So once again, see, I always say this, forgiveness is not all about forgiving somebody else for their sake. It is about forgiving for your sake and for the sake of God. See what happens, when you don't forgive somebody, then don't hold the expectation that when you have wronged somebody, that somebody will forgive you there. Yeah. See, all forgiveness comes from God. So just ask for forgiveness from God and just tell God that I forgive everybody that have wronged me. And please put it in the hearts of other people to forgive me for everything that I have wronged him with. Because remember, your heart has to be purified. Lack of forgiveness holds a taint in your heart. So clear that taint and the manifestation process will be much more easier for you. Be a lighthouse. See, once again, you have to be positive with regards to your manifestation. Yeah, you have to be the greatest believer. You have to be the lighthouse carrying your manifestations further. Yeah, because I feel like if you get your manifestations right, if you get your forgiveness right, if you get things right now, you will be the person who will show others how to live a life and actually how to live a life that is manifested. Yeah, which is why you need to surrender your negativity and just believe in all beautiful things. And remember, after a point, all of the things that you're trying to manifest, dedicate it to Sai or surrender it to a higher power, because you deserve much more and you're settling for less when it comes to your manifestations as well. Yeah, which is why you need to dedicate it to Sai. And last one, new beginnings. So once again, whatever you asked so far when it comes to your manifestation process, you need to redo it newly after surrendering the negativity and start on the day of the eclipse. It's a blessed time. It's a portal, energy portal, and energy portals are really powerful for manifestations. So make a new beginning with your manifestation process starting from that day, because that is exactly what Baba is here to tell you with regards to your manifestation. I'll see you next time.